Hollywood people are not smart. They don't know when to stop talking. They don't realize that people don't want to hear about things that pour gas on the wounds and the fire of hatred and divisiveness. But yep, Kevin Smith said it again. That's right. He's defending Revelations, the Teela focus over He-Man quote. We really went out of our way to honor what was that people loved about Masters of the Universe. Really? Is that what it was? Is that really what it was, Kevin? Do you have issues? Do you have some Teela issues as a kid, maybe liking your He-Man or not liking He-Man? I'm not even sure if you're a real fan. I don't know. I really don't. I don't remember as a kid um, the demand for having He-Man uh, uh, put back on the shelf so we could get more Teela dolls. I don't remember that happening. So yeah, maybe you're just not remembering things quite right. But at least he's admitting that's actually what happened. Or does he? No, he does not actually. He's talking to SFX magazine. They're promoting Revolutions, which is dropping on the 25th. Well, when you're seeing this. He asked if he had any regrets. He says, "Oh, I know there are people that really want Revelation who went after Revelation for putting Teela first, whatever, but we didn't. Teela is much of a part of the story as she always has been a part of the story. It's so ridiculous. So ridiculous. I mean, I get it. She's like the main female lead, but she would be a supporting actress at best in a movie. I thought it would be cool of storytelling to remove the center of our universe. Now, did you see the contradiction in those two statements? Tila was the as much of a part of the story as she has always been, and then I think it'd be cool if we remove the center of our universe. Now, how could she be a part of everything and he is the center of the universe? And then he lies and says, for a few episodes and then bring him back. Okay, if you remember correctly, the painful process was killed him off and then removed him again. Like it was not like one time thing. It's like he was in like two episodes and he was like killed. Like it was like not as though the story remotely involved his character in some sort of like separate story arcs or something like that. Like he just wasn't around as much, and it was like disproportionately more about Tila. Or let's say there were, I forget, I think there was 8 episodes, wasn't there? Let's just assume it was like 5 episodes about her and 3 about him. Or no. He's in like a minuscule. Someone probably has counted up the minutes of time anyway. And I'm pretty sure it was as Adam, not He-Man, very much, by the way. Well, that wasn't me going, let's break the franchise at any stretch of imagination. People who want to attack the show were like, they killed He Man, but it wasn't as if Mattel or Netflix were saying, here, man, go kill a franchise for us. That's why we brought you here. Naturally, He Man was always going to come back. You know what? He is, oh my gosh, it's just so terrible dealing with these ignorant narcissists. And literally, that's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with like the ignorant narcissist. It's like, Um, I think it would be cool if we took He-Man out and we made it about Tila, and it's like, oh, obviously he's going to come back. They didn't kill off He-Man, and it wasn't as if Mattel or Netflix. No, they trusted you to do something that'd be positive, and all you did was bring negativity to the brand, and you don't want to kind of own it and put it in the past. You're basically so unrepentant. How does anyone have faith that this Revolutions thing is going to be anything better? The Revolutions, right? So, yeah, this is the Skeletor spearing Adam as we kick things off. Let's see. Further double down on what is arguably one of the most notorious creative blunders of his career. Smith says, everything we did in He-Man's absence and when we brought him back still tied heavily with the lore. I'm a person who enjoyed the franchise or two in his lifetime, and naturally I enjoy it when they respect the things that have gone before. We really want our way to honor what was people loved about Masters of the Universe. Everybody involved had a skin in the game as to whether this would be a reinvention of the franchise or a spiritual continuation of the franchise. We were all in the latter camp. Oh, see how it is? It's like he thinks he's so clever that we don't understand what he's saying. He's such a freaking fraud. Everybody had skin in the game. So number one, he's passing the buck. It wasn't just me, guys. It wasn't just me. It wasn't like Mattel and Netflix to destroy the franchise. It wasn't just me. And it's not reinventing the franchise. It's, quote, the spiritual continuation of the franchise. Is that what this is? The spiritual continuation of the franchise? Gosh. Smith claims the decision to shift the focus away from the main character was done out of respect for its history, lore, and fans. Its actions speak otherwise. Teela took center stage. Revelations not only saw Chris Adams choosing to protect Eternia by pretending to be dead while he recovered from his latest battle with Skeletor. He's treated by the red-headed love interest, his purely selfish, emotionally abusive act, and also killed off Orko. Suffice to say, doesn't mean those actors somehow generally cares about the franchise or its fans. Rather, someone focused on cheaply establishing themselves within the annals of the franchise history by, quote, subverting expectations. Boy, haven't we heard that over and over again. Let's see. This is just listing off some of the other stuff about how he thought Flash was amazing. He thought this weird Christopher Reeves thing was not strange at all. So yeah, this drops on Netflix today. So guys, I don't know. This guy cannot get out of his own way. And I have to be honest, I'm here for it. I don't know about you guys, but I didn't really want to even check out. I kind of like forgot about it. I actually thought it had already dropped and everybody moved on. It was just sort of like a wet fart in the wind, and like he just killed it enough that no one cared. I didn't even know it's now starting. So my gosh, we're gonna have like probably a week of He-Man. I don't know if it all drops at once or it's gonna be a week by. My gosh, can you imagine if they do a week by week thing and they drag it out? Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so worse. It's gonna drag out all the way to Halo. All right, folks. Well, I don't know. Are you even remotely surprised that Kevin Smith is like this? Like it doesn't really even surprise me. It's so bad. It's so insanely stupid and ignorant and narcissistic. Yeah, that's what we're working with, folks. Take care, everybody. Love to hear your thoughts in the comments and chat. Thank you for being here. I am Pops.
Yeah. Right?